You guys don't need me to tell you that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's national polling numbers are terrible, but what I want to do today is basically prove that all the people saying that they're going to vote Liberal in 2025 are probably lying. Because when we actually go through issue based polls in terms of the performance of Justin Trudeau on different areas of the economy, nobody thinks he's doing a good job. Like, there's technically a few people saying so, but even those people are probably lying. Just check out these results from Abacus Data. 74% of people believe housing affordability and accessibility will worsen for first time buyers in 2024. There are only 1% saying it's very affordable right now, and 4% saying relatively affordable for new home buyers. 74% of people think Justin Trudeau has done a terrible job on that issue. And people can say, well, housing's a local issue. It's also an immigration issue, and he has been spiking immigration for about 4 or 5 years now, going over 500,000 people a year, not even counting the temporary foreign workers and students. Here's another poll result. 57% are pessimistic about their chances of buying a home or having given up entirely. Okay, that is insane. And only 19%, frankly, fools, are still optimistic, first-time home buyers, that they're ever going to actually be able to own a home. Yeah, if you have a mortgage now and you were in it 7 years ago, you're probably going to own a home. But someone like myself, guaranteed I'm never going to be doing anything but rent unless there is a lot of policy changes made and we restrict immigration. Here is another poll result. 61% believe the government's policies and economic stability is unstable, causing concerns. Abacus worded that in a weird way, but basically the government's economic policies and their policies to try and stabilize the economy have been a big failure. How many people think that they've been doing a good job? 8%. That's very good job and somewhat good job. 8% of people think that they're doing any sort of sense of a good job. Here we have another poll result. Economic recovery and growth prosperity. 65% believe economic recovery will be slow with challenges ahead. Then there are 31% saying steady with cautious optimism. Basically, those people are just blindly saying, hope it gets better. And only 4% are actually confident it's definitely going to get better. Okay, here is the last one, just to really round it out for the day. 69% believe inflation and the cost of living will continue to increase in 2024, with only 7% thinking it's going to decrease, and 24% very optimistic, nice people just saying it's going to stabilize at some point. No, it's not. It's going to get worse. This is why Justin Trudeau is doing so badly. I know a lot of these polls are not entirely negative, but the whole point is that there's nobody who's very sunny in terms of their disposition towards how things are going to go in Canada in the next few years. And you're never going to get reelected as someone like Justin Trudeau if the best you can do is get people to think, well, it could be worse, because that's what a lot of these sort of middle ground people are saying. They're not saying that the Liberals are knocking it out of the park. Obviously, there'd be a lot of people in the Greens thinking we're about to turn the corner and everything's not just going to stabilize or not get as bad. It's going to get way better. Nobody believes that. About 7 to 8% of people, depending on the poll, actually believe that. One of them was only about 5%. So I think that the Liberals' actual floor right now for the voter count, because this is a typical result for them these days, or that one was a little bit unfair for the Liberal. Actually, no, it isn't. Never mind. But the Conservatives are ahead of the Liberals 20% in this poll. But the Liberals are usually been hovering around that 23, 22, 24% area. And if you base it on when you look at those national results through the lens of these specific issue based results, you'll actually get the impression that probably only about a third of Liberal supporters are actually locked in, and many of them are very much up for grabs. And depending on how the Liberals perform on the economy over the next 6 to 8 months, things could get far worse for the Liberals. I'm thinking that the Conservatives could even pop ahead anywhere from 25% to 30% ahead. It's not unrealistic at this point. Anyways, that should be it for me today. I just quickly want to plug the fact that I, Wyatt Claypool, am running for the Calgary Signal Hill Conservative Party nomination. If you live on the west side of Calgary in this riding, these are what the new riding boundaries will look like. Buy membership. Check out my website in the description below, wyattclaypool.com. And if you want to contribute to my and the National Telegraph's legal fund, we have the Give, Send, Go link in the description below. You can check out the reason why we have to fundraise legally. Basically, billionaire developer suing us for a fake defamation case to try and hurt us. He doesn't have any evidence we defamed him. He's just coming after us for doing good reporting. Anyways, that should be it for me today, guys. Try to keep the videos a little bit shorter here and there. Have a good one.